All right, welcome back from that short break. We forced ourselves. We got there was an emergency here, and we had to cut. But that is it. We were still playing around with these effects, so let's see if everything is intact. Okay. All right. Yeah. So we can close after we are done with editing the echo. We can just close. Okay. So if you can see the effect has been applied here, you can switch it off by toggling that, so the echo won't be applied.
You're amazing.
Now this is without
You
echo.
make my life feel bright.
So you can notice the difference between echo and no echo. So you can always create those edits. So you can come to the second effects here and you create another one. We were still under delay and echo. Let us talk about delay. That one was echo. So let's see what delay does. Okay, this is what delay does. Delay makes it to the left side to be delayed, the right one to be delayed, something like that. Just so we can also play around with it and we listen to the effect.
Too much, too much, too much, excess love.
All right. So I'm done. I'll just
Your love is kind. Your love is patient.
So that is it. You can also play around with delays if you want it. You can go, but I don't want that effect onto this chorus, so I'm just going to go ahead and switch it off. You can also delete or remove the effect that you've just put. So you come to remove selected effects, and that effect will be removed. So we have looked at three different effects. We have the first one was voice reduction. You can remove voice reduction or removal. The second one we have talked about is echo. So let us continue on to effects. Next on the effects that we're going to apply, we are done with the delay and echo. Let's look at amplitude and compression. Now, to amplify is like to increase, assuming you are recording for someone and the person was singing and the volume was so low, the voice was really so low, but you can amplify the sound, you can increase the volume. So you come to amplify here, okay? When you come to amplify, you can choose the value that to amplify with. So this is default.
You feel my
heart. You see, it's almost killing my microphone, sorry, my speakers. So let's just skip to 0. But to amplify is good for voices which are low. It's just to increase, okay? So that is it. You can also apply that. We are still under amplitude and compression. The next one is channel mixer. We talked about the channel mixer last time. Left, right is like panning, okay? So this is what happens with the channel mixer. So listen.
With so much.
Now let us invert. When we invert, the sound comes as if it's coming from the brain. If you're using headphones, it's like not coming from the ears, as if it's coming from inside your ears, like inside your brain. So listen to this. It may not come out clearly when you're using the default computer speakers. You may not hear these effects, but I'm using a monitor right now, that's why I can hear it. So I've inverted this. And if I invert this one also, so now you see left is to 100% while right is to 0%. So if I also bring, let's make it 50-50. That one 50, also this one 50. Let's listen to it.
You make my life feel bright.
So that is it. You can always play around with it, with the left, right. Now under this we have also presets. This first one is default, so you can always select the default ones, or you can choose any of the presets which are on this side and apply those effects. So ladies and gentlemen, those are some of the few effects that we can always. Now assuming you've added these effects and you've added from this side, you're done, please. You come to apply. Make sure you click this apply. If you don't click on apply, these effects will not be applied on your sound. Even if you try to cancel, it will ask you to apply. So make sure before you save, you apply. Okay, when you click apply, the effects will be applied onto our audio. If we try to listen to it, this is what we have so far. We don't have time to listen to it over and over again. But ladies and gentlemen, I wanted us to stop here for today. And I don't have any assignment. Can you imagine? What I want you to do is to go ahead, record some vocal, and try to play around with it by cutting, by playing around with the volume keyframes. We talked about that last time. By also playing around with noise reduction or process. You can remove the noise. You can also add some echo, add some delays, and add some amplitude and so on. In our next class, we shall pick up from there. We are going slow because I want us to understand, but in my own opinion, I wanted us to finish Audition this week, and so this very week we are going to finish Audition. Next time when we come back, we shall tackle the rest of the things in one day. But for now, let us end here and let us keep practicing. There are so many other effects that we have not talked about, but you can also visit them. You can try them before we come and talk about them once. The next time when we come to class, we shall talk about all these effects together, and we shall be done with effects. Then we shall talk about a few more things, and we shall be done with Adobe Audition. The rest of the things you can always learn at your own free time. Otherwise, after you have done that, you will always go to File to save your sound, because remember we recorded this from here, to save your vocal, or you can export it. Then you can go and do the mixing from FL Studio if you want to do it from there, or even you first export it, then you come back to multitrack and you do your mixing from Adobe Audition. You can bring it to the multitrack here and do your mixing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight, let us end here. My name is Luke Davis from Agape Media. Have a blessed evening.